Okay, welcome back to dinner time. We're just about to find out what is going to happen to Miss Annie O'Toole as we watch the last, I believe, 19 minutes of this episode. I've got a lovely old-fashioned dinner here. I got a piece of meatloaf. I got some, not carrots, but corn. And I got some lovely mashed potatoes with gravy. Just having an old-fashioned dinner tonight, the kind that Mom used to make for us so many years ago. All right. And a glass of milk. Ringer's off there. All right. So let's start watching the last of this Bonanza episode. I am pretty darn tired. I hope I'm not going to have another bad night tonight. A night of having panic attacks. I don't know if it's really panic attacks, but I just worried. I wake up and then I just want to worry about the most stupid things that I wouldn't even think twice about, now in my awake hours. But it's kind of funny how the nighttime can kind of come at you like that. All right, let's see what's going to happen to Miss Annie O'Toole.
Pick an axe and shovel. No, did they?
He's going to be looking for that pick handle. He knows what's going on. Oh, no.
There's such a shortage of wood around here.
Sure there is.
Adam is on to her for sure. All right. Nice dinner and a good night's sleep.
Looks like Spain's getting himself a crew.
Yeah, he's been at it for the last hour. Must have talked to 10 or 12 men.
Yeah, he sure knows how to pick the tough ones, too.
Well, maybe they've decided to work claim number one.
I doubt it.
Why don't they just trade claims? After all, one's just about like another, and besides, Annie has a father buried over there. Isn't anything sacred around here?
Not where silver is concerned. It would seem that Mr. Kevin himself, O'Toole, is buried atop the richest strike ever made in the Washington.
Wow.
Keeping the news of the big strike
Silver
is about as easy as hiding an elephant under a walnut shell. Everyone wanted in on it. And from the looks of it, Annie was getting her share of the
just eating
Bonanza,
away.
too.
Go ahead with your eating.
Here comes the bad guy.
Won't disturb us one bit.
Now look, Spain, if you think you can run Annie off her claim.
Her claim, Mr. Cartwright. Sweet. Will you show me just where you dug your shaft when you made your required improvements? 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 I guess I didn't make none. I just knocked a hunk of assay rock off the ledge.
That's right, Sweet. You didn't make any improvements.
And according to miner's law, in which you Cartwrights put such great stock, if the improvements are not made within 10 days, the claim is considered abandoned. And also, according to that same miner's law, it would be perfectly legal for me to shoot any man who tried to jump my claim. Get to work, gentlemen.
Well, this isn't going to go over good.
Adam, can't you stop them? They're busting up the place.
This groundbreaking plant method is helping people lose weight while they sleep.
Oh,
Doctors have
sure.
developed a method that triggers your...
An experimental hole, gentlemen. It's only a very small charge of powder, but perhaps you should stand back.
Oh. House's food. Hoss and the skipper working together. Yeah, they're both pretty tall men.
It's only fool's luck that someone wasn't killed. And unless this thing is settled, someone will be. It's already settled.
It's good dinner. I would love to have a couple of slices of bread and butter with this.
Now we had
But I
some
won't.
semblance of law and order started here. Let's don't lose it. Now, the way I see it, the only way to settle this is to hold a miners' court. Hear all the evidence. Everyone in camp acts as jury.
I'll give you evidence. Trapdoor Gregory is a pickpocket what made good, and that's all he is.
So, Tool,
I wouldn't take his word for the time of day.
Annie, will you please be quiet?
Well, I think the miners' court's the right thing to do.
you have no right to think.
Oh, it's me, Adam.
As far as I'm concerned, young man, you are the partner of the defendant. And if you say one more word to me before the trial, I'll fine you for trying to influence the referee.
I think old Ben's had enough.
We have enough money. Let's buy us another judge. I was only trying to help.
Will you stop trying to help before you land up hopeless in jail?
Mr. Spain, how about you? You agree to the miners' court?
Plaintiff agrees.
So, Tool,
I think you're a sniffer.
Miss O'Toole agrees.
all right. I have a half hour to prepare your cases.
I've never blessed. Never had heard that term before.
I don't think you have any legal right to this claim.
Well, Adam, I wasn't thinking of legal rights. I was just trying to think about human rights. You know, I'm human, same as anybody else.
Of course you are, Annie.
Oh, I don't mean to complain, Adam. But all these years I've worked hard, dreaming of one thing. That someday I'd get to live like a lady.
Annie, why didn't you get married?
Oh, I wanted to. But nobody ever asked me. Adam, you won't walk out on me now, will you?
Don't you worry. I'm not going to walk out on you.
Because I wouldn't know what to say at the trial.
She wants
Your
to
pa,
marry
as good a man as he is, terrifies me with his ways.
marry
I'll speak for you.
You will.
the Swede
You
Lombard.
darling, you.
Oh, perfect timing.
Well, I got word you want to see me.
Oh my goodness.
Is there any charge for this air show?
Sweet, I just wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, sure. As soon as you get through lollygagging and kissing around, yeah?
Sweet, listen.
Just a minute, Swede Lundberg. Don't you get snibberblot with me.
Me, Snibberblot? Well, how about you? You and your talk about marriage all the time. In the fine house, and you're going to make a fine gentleman out of me.
Sweet, listen.
And a sorry task it would be.
Well, don't you bother. You found a fine gentleman, a real fine one.
Indeed, I did find a fine one.
Well, then why don't you marry him? That's what you wanted. Go ahead, see if I care.
Sweet, listen.
Sweet.
Well, Sweet, listen. I ought to punch you right in the nose.
Oh boy.
Hi, I'm Dave Burton. I work at Grip 6, and I'm going to give you 5
And
reasons why
I really
Grip 6
don't care
Gold
what you're
is
selling.
an amazing weapon.
Goodbye.
Things look bad for Annie, Adam.
We've been keeping an eye on Spain. He's been buying liquor and bribing every drunk in town.
There's more of those than there are the others. Looks like you got yourself a paid-off jury, older brother.
Court will come to order.
Boy, this is a really good piece of meatloaf and everything else.
Mr. Gregory Spain.
Good dinner.
Your hat.
I just watched him in a Perry Mason episode
Mercy of these honest
about 2 weeks ago.
and the honorable
He
judge.
played a real bad criminal named Mr. Ann Clytus.
I ask only that
Remember the name of the
law
episode.
abandonment be upheld. The assessment work ain't been done on the claimant question. Right. That's all I got to say.
You're hot.
Miss Annie O'Toole. Miss O'Toole.
Adam, I need you.
Miss O'Toole.
I do believe Ida Lupino
As
was
one of the partners of
very
both
close
Midas,
friends with Lucille
I'll
Ball
present our case.
back in the 40s and 50s.
Now, the whole point here seems to be that no assessment work was done. Well, I submit it was.
That was a good dinner.
May I call a witness, Your Honor?
Oh, we've still got almost 10 minutes to go here.
Horse Cartwright. Now, Hoss, did you or did you not dig an exploration shaft on the disputed claim the very first day Miss O'Toole came to Virginia City?
Why, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I dug a hole. It's
Just answer the question.
Yes, sir. I dug a hole 6 foot deep, 6 feet long, and 3 foot wide.
Technicality.
That satisfies the requirements. And there's not a thing in miner's law that says you can't bury a body in an exploration shaft and then fill it back up again. Gentlemen, I ask that you rule in favor of Miss Annie O'Toole. The assessment work was done.
Court adjourned. You're a thief and a crook.
It takes one to recognize one.
I can't fight the whole camp. I know I'm buying my own claim, but I'll give you $5,000 in cash.
Trapdoor. You think I disturb himself from his resting place for money? I wouldn't dream of it. At least not for that amount.
You will excuse us.
And to think of him sleeping there, right on top of $1 million and not making a move to do anything about it.
And him who never before had a dime in his jeans.
Annie, if you'll only sell it to me.
I'll not disturb himself.
$7,500. $10,000 in cash.
Trapdoor. You should never have done himself out of his rightful wages. I've a hunch he'll never listen to you until the price is twice the amount.
Why don't you go out and get a gun and rob stagecoaches?
I seem to be doing all right without it.
So I said this fella, you're gonna die.
Hey, Hopsing, is this what you do on your day off?
Missy Annie teach Hopsing make a very fine Chinese dish. Hong Kong mulligan. Bye-bye, you know have a couple extra, no more.
I don't think there's any such thing. I honestly don't
Oh, you're
even
doing fine.
know what mulligan stew is.
$25,000.
I'll
Certainly would be
speak to
easy to
yourself
look
about
it up. Wow,
I finally
$15
convinced
for
you I
ham
no
and
longer
eggs?
wanted to be a partner in the restaurant.
That's almost what it is
But I kept getting
today.
indications that I was still involved.
Hey! Why didn't you tell us, Adam?
You and Annie ain't wonderful.
What are you talking
Hey, can you
about?
imagine, Paul, Adam and Annie getting married?
Adam and Annie?
Yeah.
Where's that Swede?
Oh, he went prospecting.
Prospecting where?
I don't know. I think he said African.
Africa? How far has this thing gone? It hasn't gone anywhere. But it's about to.
Have you heard anything?
Oh boy, howdy.
Those are the feelings I was thinking about hurting.
Annie, what's this about a wedding?
How can there be a wedding when I don't even know where it went?
Oh, the Swede.
Adam, he's still mad at me for what I done. Said he never wanted to see me again. And me loving him all these years, selling his claim for him. And getting all this money for him, too. Just you wait and see. There.
Annie, where did you get all this?
Trapdoor Gregory. I sold out to him. For this and the best funeral for himself that money can buy.
There must be $20,000 here.
Well, 25. This is the first down payment. You see, I get 5% of the gross take of the mine for the rest of my natural life. Oh, I tried
Not
hard
too
to learn business
shabby.
with you, Adam. I hope I done good.
5% of the gross. Annie, you've done real good.
I done it for Swede.
Annie, you did it.
That I did. But it's no more than fair. It's what he should have had in the first place.
I would be happy to marry her.
Adam. I was going to move himself onto the other claim. The Swede and me was going to get married. I was going to build a fine mansion and live like a real lady. And now the Swede has gone off and left me.
Oh, don't you worry, Annie. I'll take care of everything for old time's sake.
Do you really think you could? Oh, you're a darling man.
It took a bit of time, but we did it.
Yeah, it's almost
And
over
it was
with.
quite a day. Kevin himself, O'Toole, had a funeral the Comstock would remember for a long time to come. And to make it stick in everyone's mind, it was the day Virginia City got its first fire engine. But what really made it such a grand day was the fact that Trapdoor Gregory Spain paid for every bit of it.
Paid for it all, yep. So now they're going to take and rebury
Would you turn
him
him around so he can see the
on
new
what is now
saloons?
her claim.
Then he'll know he's not in a heathen land.
If you shop on Amazon, you should use
I
this
do,
tool.
but I
It's a
really don't
browser
care
extension
about
that
what you're talking
automatically
about
compares
there. Actually, I don't use Amazon hardly at all anymore. I use eBay. I just prefer them. All right, let's dig a hole, and what in the world have they discovered there?
Bonanza!
Oh boy.
No, not again. Gregory Spain's Lundberg No. 1 became a famous mine. But it wasn't 1/10 as rich as the one on the Swede's other claim, which turned into one of the most fabulous strikes of the whole Comstock lode. The Swede? Nah, he hadn't gone to Africa at all. It meant roisting every saloon on the Barbary Coast, but
There he
we
is.
finally found him and even dried him out. And after paying their respects to himself and his ever
So there's kind of a blooper here.
the Lucky Stiff Mine, Mr. and Mrs. Lundberg
If you look
embarked on
closely,
a
it's hard to
50
see,
to soak up
but you
culture
can actually
and
see
dream of
the
really
mountain
becoming a lady.
going up there.
And
So
when they came
I
back,
can't believe they didn't
Annie
notice
and the
it,
Swede built themselves a great
you know,
mansion
when they were
on the
filming it.
road between Virginia City and Reno. And I wouldn't be surprised if that mansion would still be there 100 years from today.
All right, that is what happened to Miss Annie O'Toole. All right, that was good. So the next one I want to share, which will probably be tomorrow, is going to be also from the first season. And this is episode 7. And I'm not sure what episode the next one is gonna be called, but it's gonna be called what it is. I think it's after this one a ways, and it's called what is it called now? Of course. I'll just have to tell you tomorrow when I can remember. So we'll try to get to that one tomorrow for lunch and dinner. It's another good episode. So that's going to be it for now. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below about anything about the Bonanza series and all that good stuff. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.